I'm going to give you 3 simple steps on how you can make 2015 the best year of your life so far. I say so far because after 2015, 2016 and the years following will be even more amazing. Maybe not consistently, but your life will begin to be magical. At the end of this video, I will be giving away 2 more books of The Miracle Morning, which is a book that really added so much value to my life. I wake up like 3 hours earlier. I feel so much more energetic, and I want to share that with you, and that's why I'm giving it away. I also announced the 2 winners from last week as well. Now let's dive in straight to this video. How can we make 2015 the best year for you? Now, because it's starting in just a few days, I want you to start thinking right now. What do you want to accomplish before you die? Get inspired. What motivates you? What do you really want? And I don't want you to settle. Like don't settle for less. Just get really real about it. Stop BSing like, "Oh, I want to be a doctor so I can make lots of money. I want to raise a family so I could have children." Why? Why do you want to be a doctor? Why do you want to have a family? Don't just base it off logic. You have to feel it, because if you don't feel it, if you don't have the emotions around it, you're never going to get to it. You're not going to be motivated. Motivation comes from energy. What is that you really want to do? And if you don't know what that is, keep searching for it. Keep searching for it and create a process. You could be logical about how do I find happiness? Talk to people who are happier in their life already. How do they find happiness? You got to start taking action one step at a time to get there. Step number 1 in making 2015 the best year of your life is to dream big. Dream freaking huge. Go all out. Don't let your fears get in the way. What is it that you really, really want to accomplish in your life? And just go for it. Like, if anything were possible, if you had no limitations, what is it that you want to really do in your life? Now think about, what is it that you want to accomplish by the end of 2015? Well, let's break it down into a goal. 2015, by the end of 2015, what is it that you want to accomplish? Go big, get excited about it, get scared, and let it energize you. Let that fear, not the fear, but it is part fear. Let that, a little bit of fear, a little bit of that push, like, oh my goodness, I'm excited to have this challenge. The challenge is what I'm really talking about. Number 1, go big, dream big, all right? Number 2, I mentioned this 2 weeks ago in How to Achieve a Goal. Create a detailed action plan. Let's say you want to hike, your goal is to hike Mount Everest, which is someone's goal. If your goal is to hike Mount Everest, by the time you die, what do you have to do in 2015? What's that one goal that you need to accomplish? Maybe it's a mountain that's a quarter of that size, and climb that and achieve that by the end of this year. That's a step. Okay, that's still a quarter of Mount Everest, is still a lot. If you haven't trained before, how are you going to get there? Break that down. In the first quarter of this year, I'm going to train by hiking up a mountain 5 or 10% as tall as Mount Everest. I don't know how tall that is. And create a detailed game plan. Break it down by the year, the quarter, the month, the week, and even the day, even hour by hour if you really want to. When we see a task and we're like, oh my goodness, I don't know if that's possible, I don't think I can do it, then we get scared and we get unmotivated because we don't see the possibility of it happening. So keep breaking it down. If it seems too scary, keep breaking it down into smaller, insultingly small pieces. That's what happened in the past 2 days, where I became very unproductive because I had too many things to do, and I realized it's because I didn't break it down enough. And now that I've broken it down, it's a lot more manageable. So number 1, dream big. And number 2 is to create a detailed action plan. And number 3, just as important as the last 2, is to start taking action right now. The only way for you to accomplish your dreams, to start living the life that you want, is to just take action on it. Because if we keep waiting till tomorrow is always going to be tomorrow, right? Why not right now? Right freaking now. Just do it. Here's what differentiates people who quit, people who give up on the resolutions, versus people who are successful and keep going. 1, forgive yourself. Take little baby steps forward. Anytime you see yourself fall back into old habit, like, oh man, you know what, I don't feel like working out today. I'm gonna take I'm not going to the gym. You know what? It happens. It's going to happen, and it's okay. Don't beat yourself up for it, because when you beat yourself up for it, then you accept that you are your old habits, and that's not the goal. The goal is to forgive ourselves. Like, hey, okay, all right. I didn't exercise for a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month, 3 months. It doesn't matter. The point is you're taking one step forward at a time. Give yourself that space to grow, and you will get there. Like there's no freaking doubt about that. Dream big, create a detailed action plan, and number 3 is to start taking action right now, and don't beat yourself up. Now, some of you posted on the comment section, what is it that you want to accomplish before you die? I want to give a few examples of how to start getting this going, because it's really not that bad and you could totally do it. And I believe that 100% without a freaking doubt. All right, so first one by Mircea, my friend. Biggest goal is to become an independent artist. Mircea, by the end of 2015, what is one big thing that scares you, that you are committed to doing and accomplishing in order to be one step closer to becoming an independent artist? And push yourself and just go for it. And that you'll find. Wesley Lives on Facebook, discover how to obtain true happiness and keep it. Now, this is a really big concept, how to be happy and keep it, that true happiness. Who's someone in your life that you see is happy and totally happy with his or her life, and just go talk to them. Set up an appointment. What makes you happy? Why are you so happy in your life? Like, there's all this stuff that's going on in the world. What makes you happy? Take that first step, break it down into baby steps, right? SwiftZ Trigger has 3 goals. Build a school in a deprived part of Africa, build a homeless shelter in London, and also climb Mount Everest. I told you about the Mount Everest one, so you could just break it down into smaller pieces. Same thing with building a school in Africa. Who's someone that you know in the area, or what is in this by the end of this year, how can you create a contact to start building that shelter in 5, 10, 15 years down the road for yourself? Kat Rivas, I'd like to own a home. When would you like to own a home by? And how much is it going to cost for you? If it's 10, 15 years from now, break it down into what are your goals per year. And this year is probably going to be the least amount, but how much, by the end of 2015, how much do you want saved up in order to make that happen for you? Thank you so much for the submissions. And now it's time to give away the 2 books. The 2 winners of the Miracle Morning book, based off of a random number generator, are Barnsor on YouTube, as well as SwiftZ Trigger on YouTube. Thank you so much. Be sure to email me your physical address. I'll give you a hard copy of this book. And if you want to win, the final 2 copies of this book, all you have to do is comment below on Facebook, Instagram, or this YouTube video. What is one goal you want to achieve before you die? And the deadline for that is Monday, 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because I live in California. Thank you so much for watching this video. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and have a wonderful New Year's. I'll see you in a week, and enjoy. All right, thank you so much. Peace. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Richard Kuo, and today we're going to talk about the power of collaboration. Why is it important to collaborate with other people, and what is the benefit of working in teams when we could just work by ourselves, right? Well, I myself